We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
Under the lights.
For Colorado, left fielder, number 19.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
The right fielder, number
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big breakaway, and it froze it.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Too high. Ball 3. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. And he lays off here. Ball 4. And he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gonzalez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bet.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Conforto going back. Gone! Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. The average for
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that. There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls a string on you. Nice take.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Reynolds.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Called strike on the change. 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Lindor is there, and the side is digging in. Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Here's Ender Inciarte. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And another foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and that is through into left field. A base hit. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
And the changeup is way low that time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air to center field. Gardner is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's Michael Brantley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Adrian now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And the runner back. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Yonder Alonso.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Kipnis over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they need. And as the second baseman.
Leading off with a Tribe, second baseman, Jason.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
So coming to the plate, Brian Pena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
So he throws him for the strikeout. Brian Pena becomes out number 2 this inning. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ender Inciarte trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. I'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. Two's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
And he'll dive back in. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. On the move again from first. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
DJ LeMahieu.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pickoff throw to third, but he'll be in there easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On a rope to the second baseman. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge. No official at bat for him, but he has scored from the stretch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Designated hitter, Carlos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next. Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball.
And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Here's Mark Reynolds as he's got a
Now
chance
batting,
to tie this ball
third
game up
baseman,
with that equalizing
Mark
run just
Reynolds.
90 feet away at third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball four. Yonder Alonso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a low throw, but some fine dirt work there by. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Michael Conforto.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Up high. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Tagged down by Reynolds, and they got him at third base. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting.
So a runner on second with one down now. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-2 delivery. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 22.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Jason Kipnis is in with two away as he takes a ball. 1-0. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 1-1. Here it is. Hot shot to third. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robinson Chirinos.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now here's the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
Now batting,
here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. One there. Relay to first in time. And so striding forward now, Brian Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 25.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Willie Barrios. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Jose Ramirez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Runners off for second. Slice down the left side, but foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He's on the move again from first. Slapped hard the opposite way, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Now a throw over to first, but it's not in time. A good job to get back to the base following the line drive on the hit and run. Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now, and Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. A couple of walks for him thus far. Trevor Bauer.
99. Aaron. Judge.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Gonzalez.
Hitter Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's another 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Third baseman, Mark. Reynolds.
Matt Albert takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
The Indians,
There are 2.
number 43, Matt Albert.
He's set. Here it comes. Mark Reynolds stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready on 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
First baseman, number 17.
Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Robinson Chirinos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So we got him looking there. Robinson Chirinos becomes the 2nd out here in inning number 5. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Digging in and looking.
Leading off with a drive.
Tyler Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be takes a high fastball for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Fielder, number 30.
Digging in once again.
Michael Conforto.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
On the ground to third, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Settling in now, Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. He's running towards second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard but foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners breaking for the plate. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LeMahieu's got it. Desmond for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this will be taken in by Adrian for the first out. Digging in to try it again.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 48, Boone Logan.
Lays off 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there. When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all of baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Charlie Blackmon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And that misses 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So digging in once again. Jason
Kipnis. Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to Desmond at short. And a rather easy first out. Ready for another shot now. Brian Pena. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in one. Once again, Willie Barrios, Ricky Weeks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gardner racing back. He's got it. A great running. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Runs up and gets this one down. And out at first is Gonzalez as the bunt for hit attempt doesn't pan out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Third baseman.
In now, Mark Reynolds. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm gonna tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2. Now here it comes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Jose Ramirez.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The windup and the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Francisco Lindor.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here it comes, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Inciarte is on his way home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 5-4 game. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a ball rolled softly to second. LeMahieu is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Michael Brantley. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now he'll step off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 call. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Zach McAllister.
Chirino, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians.
Trace Thompson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Trace Thompson.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting number
Ready
11,
for another chance? Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So digging in.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Conforto on the move, but this will land out there just foul. Another one sent foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Big at-bat in this one.
Charlie Blackmon. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew Miller.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the... Here's Adrian now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out 1. Avisail Garcia.
Pinch hitting for the Indians. Number 26.
Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of.
Now pitching for the Rockies. Number 95.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Down the first baseline. Alonso is there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jason.
Baseman number 22, Jason.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter
now
due up.
For Colorado, number 98.
Popped high in the air.
Riley.
Reynolds there to put it away for out number 2. At the plate, Brian Pena. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one misses to the Cleveland. Derek Norris will get the call to pinch hit. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the. Now batting, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in the.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. A pause, and the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Lindor is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Johnny Hines. Move into the on-deck
Number
circle.
14, Johnny Height.
In there, strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Cody Allen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Indians, number 37, Cody Allen.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Ian Desmond checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off
And
for
we are
Cleveland,
set for
third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. No problem here. One away. Here's Ender Inciarte. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Desmond fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are two down. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit well towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So digging in now, Michael Brantley. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, left fielder Charlie Blackmon.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping up now, Adrian Gonzalez.
Leading
He
off for
enters
the
play
Indians,
hitting in the
first
260s
baseman,
for the year.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Line toward the alley in left center. Blackman arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the
Batting
first out.
Second baseman,
Coming to the plate now,
Jason
Kipnis. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Brian Pena. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the .320 mark. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Ian Desmond.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-1 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pena has a play, 1 down. Now to the plate, Mark Reynolds, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez gonna have to hurry on to first as Reynolds is a ground out victim here, 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. Stepping into the box, Willie Barrios. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Right side. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Striding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
LeMahieu. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Lays off 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Robinson Chirinos
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley's after it. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Ramirez is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the second baseman. DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman DJ LeMahieu
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Gonzalez ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pena will put this one away, and the side is digging in. Michael Brantley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 23.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is line to left. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Set to deal on 2-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Digging in, Brian Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Desmond towards second. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Barrios. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So striding in, Aaron Judge.
He
got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Aaron Judge.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Once again, a 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jose Ramirez.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he misses. 2-1.
2.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Line hard. Foul. Hard hit at 3rd. Oh, and Reynolds with some trouble. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in once again. Ender
13. Ender Inciarte.
Abdul Riley is going to take over here.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 98. Abdul.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag by Desmond, and he is out at second base. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to 3rd. but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball that's going to get over the head of Desmond. It's short. It's a base hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman.
And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Down the third baseline. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Thus far.
Yonder Alonso.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is over and he puts it away for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Matt, here we are. Double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
No, that missed.
Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Michael
swings through the slider there.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Adrian now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Adrian Gonzalez.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
The throw into second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
LeMahieu.
Tough slider down low for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Blackmon.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. Ready once again, Brian Pena. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Brian Pena.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Ricky Weeks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second, Weeks is on his way home. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Here's Ender Inciarte trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and...
For Cleveland, shortstop, Francisco
Jake McGee takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 51.
And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30. Michael.
Brandon Geyer will start to loosen up.
For Cleveland, number 6. Brandon Geyer.
Carlos Estevez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Alonso will put this one away, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Third. Trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Dan. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. For Gonzalez, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a pass. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Mark Reynolds, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal. Needed, and there are
17. Yonder Alonso.
Here comes the first pitch. Yonder Alonso is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Michael Brandt.
Leading off for Cleveland, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Tyler Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
44, Tyler Anderson.
To short, hit hard. There is Desmond. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Trying to.
The first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Chris Colabello will move into the on-deck.
Chris Colabello.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hard ground ball to third. There's one. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Trace Thompson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Blackmon. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians. Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the so striding in. Brian Pena. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Ricky Weeks. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. On to first as that'll take care of Weeks for out number 2. In now, Jose Ramirez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out. Here's big Aaron
Right fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-0.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down one, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Designated hitter.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run. From first.
Number 14. Johnny Pint.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A runner at first with no outs here. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Geyer going back on it to the track. Ball game! And guys, the Rockies tonight were treated to a fine performance from the man you see here, Carlos Gonzalez. Thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Final line.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Cleveland Indians. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Charlie Blackmon goes down for the first out of the game. Aaron Judge comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
No, that's outside.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he struck him out, so a fine. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
For the Tribe, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
0-1, here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the ground for Reynolds. Could be two. LeMahieu on to Alonso. It's a double play. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. They'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one. Now here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Mark Reynolds. Hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Mark Reynolds goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Digging in, Michael Conforto. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. At the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, second baseman
Jason Kipnis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Man, he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's down to third. Fielded there by Reynolds. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Brian Pena. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Desmond has it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
In there, 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Here's Brett Gardner
Center
now.
fielder,
He
number
carries a
11.
batting line in the 280s to begin this
Gardner.
one. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th. Second
Here comes the first pitch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he's so stepping in, Willie Barrios. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him, up in the 360s to start play. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there, that's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes, and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Willie Barrios is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. In there, a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to 3rd. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd. It's a 2-0 ball game. Tagged down by Reynolds, and they got him at 3rd base.
Right fielder, number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from 2nd as now it's a 3-0 game. And he is in there.
Left fielder number 23,
Michael Brantley is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
First baseman
Adrian Gonzalez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And the runner back easily. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard to short. Lindor has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez.
Designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Pena.
Brian Pena comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Blackmon. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready now, Willie Barrios. He waits. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. Blackmon is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Into the box now, Mark Reynolds comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. The pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Mark Reynolds goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Ender. Jake McGee is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Your attention, please.
This one's down to third. Fielded there by Reynolds, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding in, Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. McGee's ready. First pitch on the way. Michael Conforto started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Oh man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode.
Got him looking, and that. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner will start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A 1 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Gardner is on his way home. And he's safe. The runner scores from second. Here's big Aaron Judd. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here and by a long ways. A monstrous 3-run home.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez. Your attention, please. Now
and a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Matt Albers takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Yonder Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Brandon Geyer.
Hitting for the Indians, number 6, Brandon Geyer.
Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chris Colabello will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he lays off there 1-0. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swung out and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hot shot down the line. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Pena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that's in there for strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Derek Norris.
Pinch hitting for the Indians, number 24, Derek Norris.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready, one. Once again, Willie Barrios, Ricky Weeks,
Number 12,
Carlos
Ricky
Estevez trots in from the bullpen.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 95.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Out of play. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Got him swinging as he runs the... Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things up.
Leading out for Colorado, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he... At the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off with a Tribe, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Tyler Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 44.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. Here's Ender Inciarte, leadoff man on base. And we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Just missing here, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Throw over to the bag, and they got him. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a soft liner, but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
That misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Digging in to try it again.
Michael Conforto.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 99.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Carlos Gonzalez. is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He was a ground out victim last time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's stepping in and Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the
Brandon.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, Chris Colabello comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. 0-1 count and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jason Kipnis is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this is going to be a foul ball. To short. Desmond fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Here's Mark Reynolds. 3 at-bats for him in this one. All ending with him going down on strikes. Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Andrew Miller.
Johnny Hines will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here's a high pop-up. Kipnis is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And that misses 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. David Vasquez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Striding in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Melvin Upton Jr. will look for some 2-out magic.
Numbers 77.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strike.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right?
And the right fielder is there to make the catcher, Derek.
Leading off the bottom of the Ninth inning for the Indians. Catcher, Derek Norris.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Softly hit toward the hole. LeMahieu is right there. A quick out number one. Striding into the box. Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Avisail Garcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 2-2 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more.
Third. Baseman
Abdul Riley comes on here looking.
Your attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Riley, a defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing center
And the
field.
slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Quick check on that time run at first. A dive, but he's back.
Playing third base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Number 13.
So stepping in, Ender Inciarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now low.
Now batting. Left fielder. Mike.
Number 56 gets the call from the plate.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 56.
Here's the first pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.